If you've been waiting to get free hearing aids from your insurance company, this might be your lucky day. Hey guys, Cliff Olson, Doctor of Audiology and founder of Applied Hearing Solutions in Phoenix, Arizona, and in this video, I'm talking about a new insurance provision that will make your hearing aid clinic actually pay for your next set of hearing aids. Aside from Medicare, a lot of insurance companies have been providing their members with hearing aid coverage. Traditionally, this was in the form of in or out-of-network benefits, basically meaning that hearing care professionals could either contract directly with your insurance company on an in-network basis as long as they accepted their reimbursement rates in exchange for direct access to their members, or clinics like mine could remain out of network with the insurance company. You could come to me and get a pair of hearing aids and get all the treatment associated with it, pay for it yourself, and then submit that to your insurance company to receive a certain percentage back from them. Both in and out of network options typically gave you access to really high-end technology and high-quality professional care. But as you know, insurance companies have been struggling to remain profitable, and increasing their premiums by 40% on average over the past 7 years just hasn't been cutting it. So eventually, insurance companies started contracting with third-party administrators, otherwise known as TPAs, to administer their hearing aid benefits to lower their administrative burden and lower their costs. This was an important step for them to obtain free hearing aids for their insurance members, and here's how. First, the TPAs were able to negotiate directly with the hearing aid manufacturers to drive the cost of hearing aid technology down, which likely saved the insurance companies thousands of dollars right off the bat. Second, the TPAs were initially able to encourage hearing care professionals to receive a much smaller fitting fee in exchange for an increase in referrals. This dramatically cut the cost down to actually get a pair of hearing aids into an insurance member's ears. And third, for any clinic that decided that they did not want to participate in these TPA programs, the insurance companies decided to eliminate their in and out of network coverage options, essentially forcing providers to go the TPA route or lose access to the insurance members' benefits entirely. These three things likely saved the struggling insurance companies millions of dollars, which I am sure that they were happy to share with the third-party administrators who were helping to accomplish these savings. Over the years, these TPAs started to realize, though, that they could lower the reimbursements even more to the hearing care professionals, and they could restrict the technology that their members had access to, which saved them even more money. The rather surprising thing that came out of this is that hearing care professionals were more than willing to take less money to treat these individuals with hearing aids, even if they had limited access to hearing aid technology to do so and were not able to spend as much time with their patients to provide them with quality care. And this is ultimately what led to this bold move by insurance companies to get you free hearing aids. As of April 1st, TPAs will now be requiring the hearing aid clinics that are contracted with them to give you free hearing aids, and the hearing aid clinic has to pay for them. You see, what insurance companies and TPAs started to realize is that no matter how low they made these fitting fees, hearing care professionals were still more than happy to stay inside of these networks. Providers would rather have full schedules even if they made no money by treating these particular patients, just because they love treating hearing loss so much. The only caveats to this is that the hearing aid technology that you get really isn't that good. It doesn't have a whole lot of features or customizability, and the hearing care professional who fits you with these hearing aids is just going to do a really quick first fit. They're not going to have any follow-up sessions with you, and they're definitely not going to follow best practices. Because when you think about it, every single patient that these providers fit with hearing aids, they're technically losing money. Regardless, this is truly a win-win-win-win situation. Let me explain. The insurance companies win because they no longer have to even pay the third-party administrators to administer the hearing aid benefits, which means that they get to save even more money to help them remain profitable here in the future. Insurance companies love it because they can pay the third-party administrators even less money, which is very beneficial to the insurance company's bottom line. The third-party administrators love it because even though they're getting less money from the insurance company, they're not having to pay the hearing aid manufacturers anything, and they're not having to pay the hearing care professionals everything because the hearing care professional is fully footing the bill. And the insurance members win as well because even though the hearing aids that they get aren't that good and the professional care that they receive is borderline garbage, they still get these hearing aids for free. Now, if you're thinking to yourself that this sounds way too good to be true, well, you're right, because this is an April Fool's joke. Insurance companies and TPAs are not requiring hearing aid clinics to give you free hearing aids and cover the cost out of their own pocket. Yet. And I say yet because literally everything else that I said in this video is true, except for your hearing care professional fitting you with free hearing aids that they paid for. Insurance companies and third-party administrators continue to make healthy profits on these hearing aid programs, all at the expense of limiting your access to high-quality hearing care professionals and the best hearing aid technology, while at the same time continually reducing the fitting fees that they pay to hearing care professionals, which makes these hearing care professionals spend even less time with you as time goes on, and ultimately leads to burnout where you don't even have access to your professional anymore because they quit. The crazy thing is, when the patient, meaning yourself, is not happy with the quality of care that you're receiving using your insurance and TPA benefits, you end up getting mad at the hearing care professional who's providing you with the care, not the insurance company or the TPA who has set up a completely failed program. I believe that this is a large reason why, if you look at the recent market track data from 2025, it has shown a steady trend downward in patient satisfaction rates of their hearing care professional. On top of that, hearing aid satisfaction rates have remained relatively stagnant over the course of this time, despite hearing aid technology becoming exponentially better, all while insurance companies and TPAs have seen a steady increase in their profitability. The real question is, why do hearing care professionals and individuals with hearing loss continue to use these crappy insurance and TPA discount programs when it is clearly reducing their treatment success? Honestly, after talking with hearing care professionals, I truly believe that we have some form of Stockholm syndrome here. And when I talk with individuals who have these types of insurances and discount programs, I think it has a lot to do with sunk cost, meaning that they already paid their premiums to their insurance company, so even if they get crappy quality of hearing care, they still want to get the benefit that they paid for. But if those are not the reasons, then I have absolutely no clue why these programs continue to exist. But if you happen to know, please let me know down in the comment section, and I hope you have a happy April Fool's Day.